तो अडेप्टेशन हमने देखनी है, ये प्रॉब्लम्स है, इसके लिए अडेप्टेशन चाहिए। एंड विच आर द अडेप्टेशन? देन दिस इज फॉर एग्जाम्पल कैक्टस। कैक्टस एक बहुत डेजर्ट प्लांट्स कौन कौन से है? कैक्टस है। एबल बॉयज इधर। कैक्टस है, एलोवेरा है, ठीक है। दीज आर सम ऑफ द, है तो बहुत सारे प्लांट्स, बट दीज आर सम ऑफ द प्लांट्स विच ग्रो इन, वेयर दे ग्रो इन द डेजर्ट। हाउ डू दे ग्रो? सो अडेप्टेशंस फॉर कैक्टस में किस चीज की अडेप्टेशंस है? टू प्रिवेंट ट्रांसपीरेशन। ट्रांसपीरेशन क्या चीज है? लॉस ऑफ वाटर। इसको कैसे प्रिवेंट किया जाए? फॉर एब्जॉर्प्शन ऑफ वाटर, वाटर कैसे मिले हमें और वाटर को कैसे स्टोर करें। सो हमारे पास कैक्टस में क्या है? डीप रूट्स है। दे हैव डीप रूट्स, ताकि जहां पर भी थोड़ा बहुत पानी मिले दे कैन एब्सॉर्ब। फर्स्ट इज डीप रूट्स। सेकंड है ट्रांसपिरेशन। कहां से होती है? लीव्स में से होती है। उन्होंने लीव्स को किसमें मॉडिफाई कर दिया? वुडी स्पाइन्स में मॉडिफाई कर दिया। एबल बॉयज बेटा, अगर ऐसे बातें करोगे तो फिर हम कैसे काम करेंगे? मिडल रो, थर्ड बेंच, सीधे होके बैठो बेटा, आपस में बातें नहीं, आपस में। These are also your duties कि when the teacher is talking then you should keep quiet, you should listen, your ear should work more rather than your lips, right? हाँ जी।
Screen is not clear.
Green is not clear, कोई बात नहीं बेटा, मैं बता रही हूँ। कैक्टस तो आपको दिख रहा है ना, ये थोड़ा सा स्लाइड में कई बार हो जाता है, नो प्रॉब्लम, है ना। मेरी आवाज सुनो, ठीक है। सो फर्स्ट इज cactus has deep roots to absorb even small amount of water which is available, right? Second thing, तो हमारा क्या हो गया? वाटर एब्सॉर्ब हो गया। उसके बाद वाटर का लॉस सबसे कम करना है, कैसे करें? कहां से लॉस होता है वाटर का? ट्रांसपीरेशन, राइट। उसको कम करना है। कैसे किया? कि लीव्स आर मॉडिफाइड इनटू वुडी स्पाइन्स, ठीक है। सो टू प्रिवेंट वाटर लॉस बाय ट्रांसपीरेशन, जिसको नहीं पता वो लिख लो। टू प्रिवेंट वाटर लॉस बाय ट्रांसपीरेशन, द लीव्स आर modified into woody spines. And the third thing, to store water, here the stem is thick and fleshy. Due to, why it is thick? Because it stores water, ठीक है जी। तो ये वाटर स्टोर करता है। तो तीन चीजें, डीप रूट्स फर्स्ट है, देखो जरा, आई होप अब आपको नजर आएगा। फर्स्ट है डीप रूट्स, स्टेम स्टोर्स वाटर, H2O is water, and perform photosynthesis, and third is leaves reduced। 3 points there: deep roots, stem store water, leaves reduced, to absorb water, to store water, to prevent water loss। Is it okay? चले आगे, सबको समझ आ गई? ठीक है जी, चलिए नेक्स्ट आ जाता है बेटा कैमल। कैमल में एनिमल है, एक जगह तो रहता नहीं है, इधर उधर मूव करता है। क्या अडेप्टेशंस है? दैट इज अडेप्टेशंस इन कैमल फॉर प्रोटेक्शन फ्रॉम हीट, फॉर ऑब्टेनिंग वाटर, टू प्रोटेक्ट लॉस ऑफ वाटर। सेम चीजें है। कैसे ये प्रोटेक्ट करता है देखिए जरा। लॉन्ग लेग्स, लिख लो, जिसको नहीं पता लिख लो, अगर नहीं दिखता। लॉन्ग लेग्स, Garam sand, hot sand is here. Body is here. So long legs keeps the body away from the hot sand. ठीक है. दूसरी बात आप ये देख रहे हो, that is padded feet. Padded big feet to prevent sinking in sand. जितने बड़े बड़े इसके पैर होंगे उतना ये ऊपर सैंड के ऊपर चलेगा, सिंक नहीं होगा. पैडेड बिग फीट टू प्रिवेंट सिंकिंग इन सैंड. देन इट हैज लॉन्ग eyelashes to protect eyes from heat and sand. जब हवा तेज चलती है, सैंड उड़ती है, तो उससे अपनी आंखें बचाते हैं. कैसे? विद द हेल्प ऑफ लॉन्ग आई लैशेस. वट इज द फंक्शन ऑफ हम? एनीबडी? एनीबडी फ्रॉम भारत रतन? यस, मिडल रो 1 2 3 4, फोर्थ गर्ल. आजा बेटा, जल्दी से आओ, जल्दी से.
So the facts.
इट्स स्टोर. उससे क्या फर्क है? ये आपकी बात बिल्कुल ठीक है. इट स्टोर फैट्स. व्हाई इट स्टोर फैट्स? कैन एनीबडी टेल? यस, बुकर. बुकर में बेटा फर्स्ट गर्ल. हाँ जी, आ जाओ आ जाओ आ जाओ, जल्दी से. माइक ऑन करो, देखिए आपकी आवाज आ रही है. माइक ऑन करो बेटा, जूम से माइक. हाँ, जोर से बोलो, जोर से.
Because it can get older every time conditioning.
चलो, मुझे वैसे आपका पता नहीं चला, बट आई होप आपने ठीक बताया होगा. मैं दोबारा से बता देती हूँ. फैट्स ब्रेक टू रिलीज लॉट ऑफ वाटर फॉर द कैमल. लिख लो जिसको नहीं पता. एवरीबडी, दीज फैट्स दे ब्रेक ड्यूरिंग समर्स. अभी मैं सिंपल आपको बहुत क्रूड लैंग्वेज में बता रही हूँ. ब्रेक, अदरवाइज हम कहते हैं मेटाबोलाइज, बट ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम. ब्रेक ड्यूरिंग समर्स टू रिलीज वाटर विच इज यूज्ड बाय कैमल. राइट डाउन, राइट डाउन कि द हम्प. इसलिए समर्स में बेटा कैमल्स में जो हम्प का साइज है ना, वो छोटा हो जाता है. ड्यूरिंग समर्स द फैट्स they break to release lot of water which is used by camel. Then do you know that camel does not sweat? इतने गर्मी में रहता है बट इसे पसीना नहीं आता. जब तक बहुत हाई 60 डिग्री टेम्परेचर ना हो जाए, तब तक इसे स्वेटिंग नहीं होती. एंड देन अनदर थिंग, इट एक्सक्रीट सॉलिड यूरिन. हमारी तरह पानी वाला नहीं है. इट एक्सक्रीट सॉलिड यूरिन लाइक फीसस. जैसे पोटी होती है, ऐसे ही इसका छोटी छोटी सी जो है वो यूरिन भी सॉलिड होता है, ताकि पानी वेस्ट ना हो. इज इट ओके? दीज आर द अडेप्टेशंस इन द कैमल. जल्दी से क्वेश्चन करो बेटा. क्वेश्चन नंबर 4th अप टू 10th, जल्दी से. 4th, 4th, 5th, 6th, 9th, 10th, जल्दी से करो. यस, आ जाइए बेटा. हम आ जाए। एमी, एमी में से बेटा कौन बता रहा है क्वेश्चन नंबर 4? यस, द बॉय विद द रेड शर्ट, एमी। मिडिल रो में है ना, द बॉय विद द रेड शर्ट, रेड टी शर्ट। आजा बेटा आजा।
एक्सक्यूज मी मैम।
हाँ जी हाँ जी।
मैम आप कौन सी वर्कशीट करवा रहे हो?
बेटा एनिमल्स एंड अडेप्टेशंस पिछली बार आपको मिली होगी, डू यू हैव? किसी के पास नहीं है?
मैम नो, वी डिड नॉट गॉट इट।
अच्छा चलो, क्वेश्चंस लिख लो, क्वेश्चंस लिख लो जल्दी से।
ओके मैम।
Camels of camels living in hot desert have long legs. Why? ये आपको पता चल गया? Camels living in the deserts have long legs. Why?
वर्कशीट।
किसके पास है? अर्जुन के पास है? कोई बात नहीं, नहीं है तो मैं कह रही हूँ लिख लो। द्रोणाचार्य के पास है, वर्कशीट है? नहीं नहीं, चलो इन्होंने बताया। यस, आंसर बताना चाहते हो? आ जाओ जल्दी से आओ, क्विकली। द्रोणाचार्य, कम क्विकली, माइक ऑन करो, एवरीबडी स्विच ऑन द माइक, ताकि हम जल्दी से पूछें। माइक ऑन करो, हाँ बोलो।
To protect it from hot sand.
टू प्रोटेक्ट द बॉडी फ्रॉम द हॉट सैंड, बिल्कुल ठीक है। अब जल्दी से मुझे ये बताइए। यस, बोरलॉग में से यस, द गर्ल विद द येलो टी शर्ट। आ जाओ जल्दी से, जल्दी से। कम नहीं आ रही, आ जाइए आ जाइए आ जाइए, कम कम कम। Why the polar bear have thick layer of fat under skin? Oh, माइक ऑन रखो, माइक ऑन रखो। कोल्ड तो ठीक है, कैसे? फैट क्या करता है बेटा?
Loss of heat.
यस, टू प्रिवेंट लॉस ऑफ हीट, बिल्कुल ठीक है। सो पोलर बियर हैव, ध्यान से ये देखो, पोलर बियर जो है उसकी क्या क्या अडेप्टेशन है बेटा? ठंड में रह रहा है, फ्रीजिंग टेम्परेचर है, लो टेम्परेचर। तो फर्स्ट है,
Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ जी हाँ जी मैम।
Good afternoon, ma'am.
गुड आफ्टरनून।
Ma'am, you have sent today only English worksheet, I think.
मैम पता क्या है, ये वाली वर्कशीट मैंने लास्ट वीक भेजी थी।
Last week, ma'am, we have given students about diversity in plant only because that was done, na?
अच्छा चलो, फिर मैं, मेरे को कंफ्यूजन होगी होगी मैम, मैं फिर दोबारा से भेज दूंगी, ठीक है जी।
This one, na, that the students are having because I think it was also due for reference.
ओके, नो प्रॉब्लम मैम, नो प्रॉब्लम। तो हम जो है दोबारा से मैं ये भेज, नो प्रॉब्लम।
You can send it so that we provide the student by Monday.
ओके ओके मैम, थैंक यू, आई विल डू। सो दे हैव थिक फैट लेयर, थिक फर, both are insulators of heat. Do not allow body heat to pass through. एक और इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट आ जाता है बेटा, ये आप सबको पता होगा। सेकेंड थिंग, कि दे हैव शॉर्ट एक्सट्रीमिटीज या एक्सटेंशंस, सच एज short legs, short ears। ये लिख लो पॉइंट, शॉर्ट नोज, शॉर्ट टेल, एटसेट्रा। लिख लो, ये सब भी इनके छोटे छोटे होते हैं, अगेन टू प्रिवेंट लॉस ऑफ वाटर। ठीक है, दे ऑल्सो हैव शॉर्ट एक्सट्रीमिटीज टू प्रिवेंट लॉस ऑफ वाटर। हाइबरनेशन, यू ऑल नो, विंटर स्लीप, दे गो इन हॉट caves या warm caves during extreme winters, that is hibernation, and they live in groups to prevent heat loss। ठीक है, तो हमें इनका सबसे क्या काम है, दैट इज अपनी बॉडी में जो हीट जनरेट हो रही है उसको बाहर निकलने से रोकना है। कैसे रोकना है, थिक फ्लैट है, थिक फर है, ग्रुप में रहते हैं, शॉर्ट एक्सटेंशन है, और जब बहुत हवा, जब बहुत ठंड है, जब बहुत बर्फ जम जाती है, स्नोफॉल बहुत है, देन दे हाइबरनेट। इज इट ओके? ठीक है जी। सो क्वेश्चन इज, हाउ डू thick fur acts as insulator? Yes, anybody. How do thick fur acts as insulator? Yes, somebody from Aurora. Aurora में से आज कोई नहीं बोल रहा, जल्दी से। Aurora, रोल नंबर 3, रोल नंबर 3 Aurora, आ जाओ बेटा। चल माइक ऑन कर बेटा। थिक फर कैसे प्रिवेंट करता है कि बॉडी हीट ना लॉस हो?
Ma'am, because it starts holding the body and they keep them warm.
दोबारा से बताओ, दोबारा से क्या बोला?
Ma'am, because that is holding the body and they keep them warm.
बेटा फर है जो उसके बाहर जो हेयर है वो कैसे प्रोटेक्ट करते हैं? तो बेटा ये याद रखना, बैठो बेटा, कि जो थिक हेयर है दे ट्रैप एयर, हेयर के बीच में एयर ट्रैप हो जाती है, एंड दैट एयर इज द इंसुलेटर ऑफ हीट। हेयर कुछ नहीं करते, बाल कुछ नहीं करते, जो बालों के बीच में एयर ट्रैप हो जाती है दैट एक्ट्स एज इंसुलेटर ऑफ हीट। लिख लो, राइट डाउन एवरीबडी, एयर इज ट्रैप्ड, air is trapped in between here. This air is the heat insulator. This air acts as heat insulator. ठीक है जी। And another is they also blend with the environment. ठीक है, blending with environment is called as, क्या बोलते हैं, बोलो जल्दी से। बोरलॉग, बोरलॉग में से, यस somebody come from बोरलॉग, जल्दी से ऑन करो, माइक ऑन करो, आओ जल्दी से। कैमोफ्लेज, बिल्कुल ठीक है। कैमोफ्लेज इज कॉमनली सीन इन रेन फॉरेस्ट। लिखो यहाँ पे, वैसे तो पोलर बियर भी शो करते हैं, सो दैट दे आर नॉट ऑब्जर्व्ड बाय द प्रे। प्रेस का जिसको इन्होंने खाना है उन्हें ना पता चले कि पोलर बियर आ गए हैं। तो यहाँ पे जनरली एक इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट लिखिए, कैमोफ्लेज मेनली ऑब्जर्व्ड इन केस ऑफ forest organism, rain forest organisms। देन याक, पोलर बियर, पेंगुइन्स, ये आपको पता है। So penguins, penguins survive in extreme cold conditions. Again, क्या है? Live in groups. Layer of oily waterproof feathers. लिख लो ये पेंगुइन्स में क्या है मेन? Adaptations in penguins, layer of oily waterproof feather, क्योंकि पानी में भी तो जाते हैं. Flipper like wings for swimming. Webbed feet with claws. And they live in, again यही है, live in groups to stay warm. To stay warm, they live in groups. And then aquatic organisms. कौन सी बॉडी है ये? जल्दी से. जनरली हम स्ट्रीमलाइन इस तरह से भी और इस तरह से हम बात करते हैं. टेपरिंग एंड्स, बल्जिंग मिडल साइड, that is aquatic organism. Streamlined body. So what are the adaptations in fishes? Streamlined body, fins, tail for balancing and curving. तो मेन जो है that is streamlined body, but ये भी पॉइंट्स लिख लो. Streamlined body, fins, tail for balancing, body smooth. ये सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट है. उनकी बॉडी पे हेयर नहीं होती है, बॉडी स्मूथ होती है. एंड कवर्ड बाय वाटरप्रूफ स्केल्स, प्रोटेक्शन के लिए भी. ठीक है जी. सो दीज आर सम ऑफ द अडेप्टेशंस. आई विल गिव यू द वर्कशीट. ठीक है, विद आंसर्स भेजूंगी वर्कशीट, क्योंकि नेक्स्ट टाइम हम कुछ और टॉपिक करेंगे ताकि आप वो प्रैक्टिस कर सको अडेप्टेशंस. राइट. अच्छा चलो, अब एक पुरानी वाली इंग्लिश की वर्कशीट. पुरानी वाली भी है. डू यू हैव द ओल्डर वन? एक तो फ्रेश आज मिलेगी. डू यू हैव द प्रीवियस वर्कशीट ऑफ द इंग्लिश? मैम यही वाली कराएंगे पहले आप? अच्छा चलिए, फिर आज पहले मैम कहते हैं कि कॉम्प्रिहेंशन कराएंगे, फिर पुरानी वाली देखते हैं. राइट, फर्स्ट वी विल डू कॉम्प्रिहेंशन. राइट, निकालो, आज मिल गई होगी आपको. निकालो निकालो, आ जाओ. चलो बेटा, ओके, बाय बाय.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. And whatever you were doing in science, you can put back in your book bag. And this is your English worksheet. Last time, which one did you do? It was idiomatic, idioms. Okay. So if you have your idioms worksheet also, you can take it out, but later. First, we will do this, then we can do idioms. Okay. Yeah. So do you see that we have a comprehension passage here? It's called fly fix. Okay, so you're going to go through it and answer the questions. So read it once, then read it one more time. Okay, so twice. First time you will just go through it fast, and second time read it very well. That is, first time when you go through it, it's like skimming, and second time is deep reading. Okay, and then answer the questions. Everyone start reading. I want everyone to read. I'm watching that many children are not reading. They're just wasting their time. They're talking amongst themselves. Everyone. Grammy, I can see middle row, the two girls sitting in the on the first bench. They're not reading. They're talking. What happened, Booker House? The boy in red t-shirt? What happened to you? Neither you are reading, nothing. Could you please sit down and start reading? And the first answer you will only give me. Booker House, the boy in red t-shirt. Yes, the first answer you will give me. Okay, I'm going to call out for answers now. Sit down and read. Sit down and read right now. Sit and read. I will call you. The first thing I will ask you is not going to be the question from here. I'm going to ask you something else. So read. How many of you read this whole thing? Okay, great. Okay, Grammy, middle row, those two girls. Could you come here and tell me what the whole thing is about in your own words? Aja. I want like summarizing it. I want you to come here and give me a summary of what you read.
How he loved.
So what is it about? Yes, Grammy. Bharat Ratna, why there is so much movement in the class?
Speak loud. Speak loud. This story is about life itself. This is a spray.
No. So the story, it is not a story. It is a what you get factual thing. Okay. It is about a factual आइए. First and foremost, when you talk about facts, okay, ये facts है. So these are factual. It is factual. So when you read a topic, you should know what kind of topic it is. So it is based on facts. कोई ऐसे किसी का opinion नहीं है. So it is factual. Okay? Because next time when I give you, I'm going to give you questions related to facts and opinions. Now, so this is factual. It is based on facts. Okay, so what is it? What is it? What is it telling you about? Batao bachche, Rami, tell me. Don't hesitate. What is it telling you about?
Story. This is the actual thing about fly itself.
Fly picture. But what are these flies? It is telling. What is it telling?
This is the brain that we do on fruits and vegetables.
Okay, go back. Thank you. Okay, this boy in Arjun house, middle row, first bench, he was sitting. Come out. What is this whole write-up about? Why did you come back, Arjun? House? Why did you come back?
Ma'am, it tells that fireflies can be bothering to you in only about 8 days.
Okay, bad job. Who can tell me? Thank you, beta. Who can tell me a better story? Who is a better storyteller? Okay, I can see in Arjun house on the far right corner mein, there is a small hand I can see raised. Arjun. Yes. But when you tell a summary, you have read it, you have to go in a very chronological manner. Okay? One by one.
In this story, it is told that we should not kill fruit flies, and they tell that way that how we can avoid killing fruit flies.
Okay, it's a very better story. Okay. Still, I want इससे भी कोई और अच्छे से सुना सकता है हमें? Very good, beta. You did a good job. Very nice. Who will tell me more? इससे भी अच्छी तरह. Anyone? Okay. Yes. Again, Grammy, last bench, there is a boy who's raised a hand. Aja. Come. Shuru se shuru. Okay, right from the beginning.
The story is about flies. If there is a rising and floating fruit and vegetables on the counter, the fruit fly go and lay 500 eggs on the fruit, and it release the poison also.
Okay.
The eggs hatches after 8 days.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, so now if I tell you the story, if I tell you, it will be something like that. And I know there must be, thank you, beta, you can go back. It like, and this is like, we call it a story, but this is like a factual write-up. Okay, this is a factual, which is telling us facts. Okay, it is on factual write-up, and it tells us like, that there are fruit flies, and what are these fruit flies, and where are they found? Okay, when the fruits become very ripe or they're rotting, then these fruit flies, they come on it, they eat the fruit and also lay their eggs. And the laying of eggs is like an exorbitant number. They lay around 500 eggs and they hatch in 8 days. And so there will be like, multiplying is very fast. The multiplying of these fruit flies is very fast, and they are very irritating bugs. Okay, because naturally they'll be there all over, and nobody likes, like, it is like a fly invested area. Okay, like totally infested by them. So then he's saying we have been given various ways in which we can avoid them or get rid of them. Okay, so how to avoid them? You put all the fruit in the refrigerator. Okay, and then you can also, like, keep your trash cans clean and all that stuff. You can have some different kind of anti-repellent insect sprays, and then it also tells, like, pesticides, and but then tells the negative side of it. And then finally it tells you a very interesting way in which you can, keep your kitchen safe also from fruit flies and from pesticides. Okay, a very interesting way to make a fly trap. Okay, a very organic method. And then how you can use it. So this is how it is telling us the whole story about it. So now I'm sure you people are going to do a great job answering all the questions. So let's see if you can do this. The first question. Um, in reading this passage, we learned that fruit flies, what is it? Which is the answer here? Anyone? I can see a hand raised. Okay, Arjun, second, Arjun, there is a lot of children. Okay, middle row, second last bench. Ajo, Ajo, come.
Second and third only.
Very good, very good. Because now see, this is a global question. Okay, what you call a global question? Like you have to read the whole thing to find the answer. Okay, you have to see what areas are covered in it and what are not there. And then you will say, now see in this, why did you choose? Because there are three options given. First is die immediately after the lay their eggs, can grow into adults in 8 days and are mostly harmless. So he said C, only second and third. That means die immediately after they lay their eggs. So is anywhere in the whole passage, is it mentioned that they die after laying eggs? No. That is the reason this was the right answer. This was chosen. But yes, anywhere in the passage it is written can grow into adults in 8 days. Yes, it is given. Are mostly harmless. Yes, it is given. It says there is a chance in third paragraph, you see, there is a chance fruit flies can carry germs onto your fruit. There is a chance. Okay. This is not very likely, but this is not very likely means aisa hoga nahi. There can be a small possibility, but it won't happen. Okay. So this is how he came to this conclusion. Very good. How many of you got this right? How many of you got this right? Okay. Um, a good number, but not a very large. Now you know how you have to, this is like a global question. You have to read through the whole thing and understand. So in future, when we come to these kind of things, you are going to apply this strategy. Okay. You will, one by one, you will cross out which are given and which are not given. Then you will find your right answer. Next. As used in paragraph 3, a nuisance is something that, what is nuisance? Now, this is like, everybody does not know the meaning of nuisance, but this has to be understood. This is a vocabulary in context. Vocabulary in context. Okay, Arjun House, a lot of children have raised their hand. Which other house has raised? What happened to Aurora? Anyone from Aurora? Anyone from Gem Grammy? Okay. Dronacharya. Okay. Dronacharya, middle row. I can see your hand raised, Raja. Which answer? As used in para 3. Aja, aja, beta, come, come.
Ma'am, answer is very small.
Very small. Okay. So, how many you agree with this answer? How many of you agree with this answer? Okay. If you will raise your hand, I think you are agreeing. I'm sorry, this is not the right answer. So this option is okay. Next option. Who will come and tell me the next one? Same question because the first answer was not the required answer. Okay, Bharat Ratna, middle row, first bench, aa jao. Chalo, chalo, fast. Nuisance means
D option.
Which one?
D.
Can be dangerous. B बोल के आपने पूरी line या phrase बोलना है. Can be dangerous.
It can be dangerous to us them in our kitchen.
Okay. I'm sorry again. This is not the right answer. Okay. Abel, first bench, middle row. आ जाओ.
Bothers you.
Yes. Now wait there. Why do you think why this is the answer bothers you? I will say, oh, what a nuisance. Like, like it was a lot of nuisance. That means something irritated you, bothered you. Now you will tell me why you chose this answer, Abel. Why did you choose this answer?
Because I read properly and I think that answer that bothers you.
Okay, so there was like, you have to, like, whenever it is a context, this thing, you have to see. Now, see, then, okay, thank you and sit down. Fruit flies are annoying. Are annoying. Okay? You should have underlined this. But they probably will not hurt you because they are such a nuisance. This is the way you will find out the right answer. Annoying and nuisance. Because they are such a nuisance. However, so they are such a nuisance में अगर आपने is very small, if you put there, it will not make sense. Can be dangerous, such a nuisance. We know it is given in the paragraph. They are not dangerous. They grow fast, and because they grow fast, okay, because they are such a grow fast, what does it make a sense? So basically, it is annoying and nuisance right here. So it is another word for nuisance. Okay, so everybody has to, this is how you, next time when I make a worksheet, I will make only with context vocabulary words so that you people learn how to find the right word. Okay, very good. So it is bothers you. They bother you. So nuisance means they bother you. They are very annoying, very irritating. Okay, they can like so many itni sari makhiyan attack you. How will you feel? And or even if they are just right there in the room everywhere. Next, according to the passage, why should you not use pesticide spray to kill fruit flies? Read that paragraph very well before you answer. Okay. Okay, I can see a lot of people raising their hands and getting restless to answer. Yep. Okay, Bharat Ratna on my right. That third bench. Ajo, come.
What is the option?
Which D option?
Yes.
Very good. Why did you choose this option?
Because not because flies can sit on your food.
Guys,
Can sit on your food.
no, it is written according to the passage. Why should you not use pesticides?
Yeah.
Is it good to use pesticides? We all know pesticides have chemicals which are not good for us. Okay, so using pesticides in kitchen is not a very good, and it's given here also. Okay, it's given. Although, see, if you see the third paragraph, you can see, quickly, some people use pesticide sprays on the fruit flies. Although this will kill the flies, it will also spread harmful poison all over your kitchen. It will spread harmful poison. Yes, because these chemicals are poisonous. Okay, so this is the reason. It is not safe when you are a place where you, like, even if we wipe and swipe and do, we still have residue there. Some stays there, something stays there, which is not good. Okay, because it is a place where we cook. So it can be dangerous to use them in your kitchen because they are poisonous. So that is why they should not be used until unless there is a real emergency. Okay, next. Based on the information, in the second. Now this third question was detail. Okay, the first question was, second question was vocabulary. The third question was detail. You have to see the details. When you read the detail, first one was global, you have to read the whole text. Second one was based on vocabulary, third was detail. Now fourth is infer. Infer मतलब directly आपके इसमें नहीं दिया होगा. You have to understand something. Okay? So this is basically understanding. Okay, very good. Arjun House. That boy in the middle row who's standing, raising his hand. Ajo, come. Arjun, yes, you. Based on the information in the second last paragraph, we can understand that the author thinks that
Ma'am, fruit flies do not like vinegar.
okay, they do not like vinegar. How did you come to this answer? See, this is, you have to read the second last paragraph. Sorry. Okay. Second last. So last paragraph is only 3 lines here. So here you have to find out that what it means. Like, read this and understand. So you don't have to read the whole thing. You just have to read the second last paragraph. So sorry, bache, it was not like that. They go into the vinegar. If they don't like, they will not go. Okay. So you did not understand this thing clearly. What can be? Now this is out. Some people do not mind having fruit flies in the house. Do you think? Do you think? No, people, they will allow the fruit flies to flourish in the house. No. Okay, Arjun House, on my right, second last bench. Aajo. Third, yeah. Come.
Ma'am, second option, some people do not like killing insects.
Very good. How did you come to this answer, to the conclusion? But can you tell me, how did you come to this conclusion? Because the first answer is, if you read that paragraph, the first answer is not accurate. Okay. Some people do not mind having fruit flies in the house. It doesn't say this at all. So this is crossed. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
because it was the suitable answer. First is cross, like you said. Fruit, then C option, fruit flies do not like vinegar. If they do not like vinegar, why they will go there?
Yes.
And the option, making a fruit fly trap can be difficult, but it will not be difficult because the
Author.
author. So the left option is B, and it is appropriate.
Yeah, it is very appropriate that they do. Some people do not like to kill them. That is why they trap them. And then, it says also that they can later on kill them or they can just release them. Okay. So that is how we do. जैसे हमारे घर में चूहा होता है, and like sometimes we put a mouse trap and then we take the mouse and we go and put it outside somewhere. Okay. Because we don't like to kill it. So we will just throw it out somewhere. So this is exactly the same. Okay. Now the next question is, if you had a fruit fly outbreak in your kitchen, what would you do? Do is missing here. You can write down what would you do. You can add a do there. Would you take the advice offered in the passage? Why or why not? Would you take the advice offered in the passage? If yes, why? And if no, why? Okay. Yes.
How like some B option?
How?
Yes. But because in the second last paragraph, last line, it is written that you can either kill these flies or release them outdoors.
Yeah, so this is it, like, the B one is, first one is told because it is not given anywhere, that some people do not mind having fruit flies. So it is not there anywhere in this paragraph. So it is gone. Okay. Second one is fruit flies do not like vinegar. This question is inference. Inference is like understanding. It will not be given directly here, but you have to understand. If they do not, she gave a very right reason. If they do not like vinegar, why will they go there? That means they like vinegar. That is why they go there. Okay. So this is option is also ruled out. Now making a fruit fly trap can be difficult. Now here it is showing us to make a fruit fly trap, and that is very easy. Okay. Nowhere has the author mentioned that it is a difficult task or it is something which nobody can do. It's like a very simple, reasonable thing to do. So the option left is some people do not like killing insects. Yes. So here it is said this trap can catch all the remaining fruit flies. You can either kill these flies or release them. So it depends on you. Most of the people will not kill them. Okay. So it is understood people don't like to kill flies. Otherwise they can have like different, they don't want to kill them. That is why they are making this trap. They don't. Otherwise they can use a pesticide and kill them. Okay. Yes. So this is reasoning in your head. And this is how you have to find the answers. This is called inference, where you think and you put your previous knowledge and your practical knowledge and the knowledge given here and you answer the question. Okay. And believe me, you will get lot of this kind of questions in your board exams. Even in your comprehension passage, even in your literature. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Now let's go to the next one. The fifth one, and then there is a wrong numbering. So next question is sixth. Do as directed, not seventh. Okay, so you can write down sixth there. And who will tell me what will you do if a fruit fly epidemic breaks in your house? Okay. Nobody has told me anything from Aurora house. Anyone from Aurora? I would like some children to come out and tell me. Aurora. Don't try to lean back. Aajo. Who will come? Middle row, second bench. Aajo. Come. Middle row, second bench. If you have a fruit fly breakout, बहुत सारी fruit flies हो गई, what will you do? Will you take the advice which is given here? Yes. And what will you do? What advice will you prefer? Like there are two different kinds of advices given. One is to make a fruit fly trap, and the other one is to put everything, keep everything covered, put it in the refrigerator. What will you do? Which one do you think is the more like no? Hmm? Okay, what will you do? I want a few people to answer this question to me. So let me come at the end to this. Let us finish all this. Do as directed. Okay. Then we will come back. I want at least 3, 4, 5 from every room. I want one child to come and give me this answer, and in your own words. And there is a lot of movement in Grammy. What happened? Everybody is loitering in the park. Could you please sit down? Okay. Choose a word from paragraph 1 that fits in here. A blank of angry bees. I know some of you know the answer. Aurora House. I want someone from here. Who will come? Volunteer. A blank of angry bees. There is a word in the first paragraph. Okay. Bharat Ratna, there is a boy here who wants to answer. On my right. Aja.
Born.
Ah?
Born.
A swarm. A swarm of angry bees. Okay, swarm is a word which we chose. Swarm. Okay. Why have you chosen this word here? This word is a, what is it? What kind of noun? Like a collective? Yes, Bharat Ratna, middle row, first bench, aa jao. You want to answer this?
Collective noun.
Yes, it is a collective noun and it is basically used for flying insects. It is used for flying insects. Okay? A swarm of, एक बहुत बड़ा होता है locust. Locust किसको बोलते हैं? Anybody knows what is a locust? Yes. Okay, Arjun House, I can see hands raised. Acho. One on the side, on my right. On my right. A swarm of locust. What is a locust?
Insects that destroy the crops that are in their way.
Very good. So they are in Punjabi, Hindi में उसको टिड्डी दल बोलते हैं, टिड्डी. Okay? They are टिड्डी दल, और दल मतलब because they come in huge numbers, millions. थोड़े साल पहले it had come in Delhi also, like it had come in India and it passed, and in Delhi it was there for a short while. They really destroy the crops. Okay, so this is it. A swarm of locusts, a swarm of bees, a swarm of flies, like a swarm of fruit flies. So this is basically, this word is used for flying insects. Okay, so a swarm of angry bees. Okay, opposite of rotting. Rotting. What is rotting? Why I am seeing only a few hands raised? Anyone from Booker? Today Booker has been gone to sleep, I think so. That boy in red t-shirt, come out. Come out. What does rotting means? I want opposite of rotting. Okay, very good. Bharat Ratna, a lot of boys and girls have raised their hand. Okay, on my right, third or fourth bench. Yes, Ajab, come. And this boy whom I called, Booker, yes, fresh, very good. Something that is fresh. So opposite can be fresh. Okay, because I said opposite, it is fresh. Something that is rotting, that means decaying. Okay, something that is decaying, kharab ho raha hai, rotting, rotten. And then something that is, so it is very good. It is fresh. Opposite of rotting is something that is fresh. Next, antonym of harmless. Antonym. Antonym means opposite and synonym means similar. Similar words which can be used in replaced for each other. Okay, Grammy, on my left, I can see a hand raised. Yes, Ajo. On my left, last bench. Opposite of antonym of harmless. Yes? Harmful. Harmless, harmful. Or it can also be any other word that comes to your mind, that came to your Arjuna, Arjun House, that girl who's standing. Yes, come on my right. Please come. Antonym of harmless. Harmful is very simple. And there's any other word which comes to your mind? Yes, bache?
Dangerous.
Very good. Excellent. Really. I like to clap for you. Very nice. Okay, Booker House. I had seen this girl standing. Now she has sat down. Synonym of harmless. Could you please come and tell me the synonym? Booker House, that girl who was standing in the middle row. Synonym. Okay. Yes, come. Come. Yes. What? हार्मलेस का सिनोनिम क्या होगा?
Painful.
Safe. It can be safe. Something that is like, harmless hai, it can be safe. And in this context, it can also be non-poisonous because they're talking about like, pesticide, which can be harmful. So here it can be non-poisonous. Pesticides are poisonous. Okay. So like this. Next, explain the phrase, there is a chance. Explain the phrase, there is a chance. So what is this? Who will explain? Bharat Ratnas, anyone? Abel has been having a gone into deep sleep today. Abel House, who will answer this? There is a chance. But it's so easy. And you're in grade 6. It's not that you're in grade 1 or 2. You should know. Yes, very good. Come out. One who raised your hand, middle row. There is a chance. What?
Opportunity.
Yes. So there is a chance. Opportunity, we can use it here. But here, the word which would have fitted better. Okay, there is a chance. Yes, Arjuna. Yes, the boy who's standing in the middle, Ajo. There is a chance.
Possible.
Very good. Excellent. I really want everyone to clap for him. Very good. I am clapping for him. This is the most appropriate word right now. There is a chance. That means there is a possibility. Very good. Okay. If you read this carefully, you will see that it actually means there is a chance that they might carry germs. There is a possibility. Okay. Very good. Next is recycling. What is recycling? Who will tell me? Everybody, we use this thing. Recycle, recycle. What is recycling? Does anybody even know what it is? Okay, Grammy, one hand I can see raised, last bench, Ajo. What is recycling? Able also, middle row, hand raised. I want all of you to come with different, whatever you have. Yes.
Recycle means connect a new thing with a old thing.
Could you repeat?
Repeat it. Recycle means to make a new thing with the old thing from the old thing.
Yes. So first, but you cannot use, recycling means you cannot use the old thing in the same way. Okay. So if it is a cloth, okay, if it is a cloth, we will like, cut it and we will like, make it into a pulp and then we will make a new cloth out of it. Paper, all the paper will go, cardboard, they are actually put into a process. Okay. So their original form is gone. Yes. Then they get a new form. Glass bottles. Okay. Glass bottles को तोड़ के फिर उसको melt कर देते हैं. They make it into a liquid state and then they make new things out of it. That is recycling.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, beta.
Ma'am, question number 6, D part, explain the phrase, there is a chance. The answer can come if all goes according to plan.
No. No. If all goes according to plan, नहीं. There is a chance means possibility है, uncertainty. But यहाँ पर in this particular there is a possibility. It means possible. See third paragraph, there is a chance food flies can carry germs onto your food. So here in this particular, it means there is a possibility that they can carry germs. Okay, but they might not carry. In the next line, it says they won't. Okay, but it is a possibility here. So here it is a possibility only, the most appropriate word. Okay.
Okay, ma'am, thank you.
So recycling means to put used things.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Okay. Yes.
Excuse me, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good afternoon, ma'am.
Yes, good afternoon.
Due to bad weather, now we have a pre-pondered departure, so please allow us to end up the meeting.
Yes, yes. I will. There's only one question left, I think, so I will finish that. And then now pesky bugs means what kind of bugs? अब यहाँ तो सबको आ जाना चाहिए because you know what kind of bugs these fruit flies are. Are they cute? Are they harmless? Are they harmful? Or are they annoying? But pesky means, what does pesky means? Annoying. Pesky is a new word for you to learn. It is annoying. If somebody is annoying, irritating, antagonizing, so this is the word you should use. Okay? People who antagonize you or who are like, irritating, annoying. So this is the word pesky. Okay? Pesky kids, pesky cousins, pesky siblings, pesky friends. Okay, so today we have finished this, but do bring your idiom worksheet next time also. Carry it so that we can finish that also, and I'll do vocab with you next time. Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed. I really loved this. It was fun. Thank you, children, and have a good day. Enjoy your 15th August. Stay patriotic and have fun, and then enjoy your Jalamashtami. Okay, bye everyone. Have a good day.